evening, ladies and gentlemen, I am the sarcastic Barman. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my second attempt at recording this video. Because me being the sort of person I was, decided just before uploading the video I'd tidy up my hard drive a little bit. And deleted 2 whole pre-done videos. So hence why this one is now 24 hours late. But luckily it means I get to do the entire thing all over again and get to drink again, don't I? And trust me, you're going to want your drink when it comes to this video. We're looking at the scammiest of scam artists in the entire Flat Earth community. If you said Eric Dubay, you're right.
Flat Earth FAQ is the ultimate reference guide for concise, comprehensive answers to the most frequently asked Flat Earth questions.
Wow, answers from a flat earther. Wow, just thinking here. I predict that the answers in this book on every single page will be, do your own research.
Accompanied with detailed drawings, maps, memes, charts, and full-color photographs as helpful visual aids.
What, the drawings of, this is what we think the dome looks like, though we've got no evidence for the dome, and we've never found a dome, and yeah... So, and then maps of, this is a projection of a globe map that we've just sticking to because we haven't got an actual map. Do we really need to go on with how shit this is going to be?
Written by the president of the International Flat Earth Research Society and author of several other Flat Earth books and documentaries, I recommend Flat Earth FAQ as both an ideal introduction to the subject for beginners and a perfect coffee table book for established flat earthers looking to tackle all the typical talking points.
Even the second time doing this, president of the Flat Earth Research Society still makes me laugh. Because we know flat earthers do no research. As for, it will be a perfect book to put on your coffee table. Yes, because then no one will ever come to see you again. Stop beating around the bush though and say what this book is. This is a... I need some more money. I want a new car. Can you buy my book, please?
The many frequently asked questions answered include, how do you know Earth is not a spinning globe? How do you know NASA faked the moon landings? Why would they lie about flat Earth?
Ooh, it's going to be the quick fire round. Right. Third-party sources for the moon landings are available. Even school kids in the United Kingdom picked up the radio signals coming from the school. Earth's rotation has been measured many times. Even flat earthers have done it and then deny the results because they can't then grief for more money and say, please give us money. We only got £20,000 out of you for that experiment that showed the Earth was round and rotated. Oh, shit. And finally, why would they lie? No idea, because it'd be better if they were lying that the Earth was flat, because then it'd be easier to control the masses, because then you can say, well, there's obviously a God, he obviously put us in the dome, and then we're all in charge, because we're chosen by God, so you better do what we say, or God's going to electrocute your assholes.
Why are there no flat Earth whistleblowers? Why are there no photographs of the flat Earth? Why is Earth the only flat planet?
There are no flat earth whistleblowers because the earth isn't flat. You cherry picking little bits out of entire interviews that seem to then not show the comedy side of those interviews just makes you a lying little toe rag. But you're a flat earth griefer who's just after money, so what the fuck do we expect? Second one, can't remember. Probably the answer is just because it's not fucking flat. And the third one, why is the earth the only flat planet? Because God... Obviously, it's not fucking flat.
Why can't everyone see Mount Everest on a flat Earth? Why isn't Polaris visible from Australia? Why does the moon appear upside down in the southern hemisphere?
Because the Earth's in the way, because the Earth's in the way, because the Earth is curved. How easy is this?
Why do the sun and moon get bigger near the horizon? Do ships disappear beyond Earth's curvature? Is Earth's curvature visible from your airplane window?
They don't get bigger. Glare off the camera just means you don't know how to use a solar filter, or you're too dishonest to go out and buy one to do the experiments to show that the sun doesn't shrink into a dot and actually disappears bottom Earth behind Earth's curve. Second one, I can't remember what it was, but Earth isn't flat. Third one, windows from airplanes. They're very small, so to be able to see the sort of curve or anything like that, not really. You'd also want some kind of reference to see any curve, and left to right curve is a bit odd to see. You want to get up a bit higher, really. or have a much bigger frame of reference for the view.
Does Eratosthenes' experiment debunk flat Earth? Does the Cavendish experiment prove gravity? Do Foucault pendulums prove the Earth rotates?
Yes, yes, and once again, yes. I love that meme you've got for, oh, if pendulums Earth round, why aren't they spinning and things? Because they're at rest. You've got to start these pendulums off. This just shows the dishonesty of flat earthers. You don't even know what you're arguing against. Because you're all a bunch of con artists or fucking morons. And if I'm your fucking first rebuttal looking at flat earthers, I feel sorry for you because I take no prisoners. You're fucking stupid.
Does the Coriolis effect prove Earth a spinning globe? Does Mount Rainier's shadow prove the Earth a globe?
Yes. And we just got to take a moment to talk about the meme picture he's got behind, because if that's one of the memes in the book, say, look, you can have it like this, it doesn't have to be curved because this is all flat. You've got the sun below the height of the mountain. It's on a flat earth, the sun's not changing heights, is it? So your meme that you're actually showing, if that is the flat earth fucking rebuttal to it, is showing that the sun must be coming lower in height. Well, that wouldn't happen on a flat earth, but it works perfectly well if the world was fucking curved, doesn't it? Holy shit, you're a fucking moron.
Does the Lake Pontchartrain Bridge show Earth's curvature? How do maps, compasses, and circumnavigation work on flat Earth? How do flights like Sydney to Santiago work on flat Earth?
Yes, they don't. And, more importantly, they don't. You can cherry pick the flights all you want to try and show ones that stop in the Northern Hemisphere, but anyone who actually does any research, and as the president of the Flat Earth Research Society, you should know what that is. Who are we fucking kidding at this point? That, yeah, flights non-stop in the Southern Hemisphere exist.
How does gravity work on flat Earth? How do sunrise and sunset work on flat Earth? How do seasons work on the flat Earth?
I feel like a lot of this is going to be repeats and repeats. Just like his fucking other videos of repeats of shit and all that crap. Oh, sunsets. They don't work on a flat Earth. Based on the sun's angular size and distance, it should never set on a flat Earth. Flat Earthers go, yeah, but we don't know how high the sun is. We know it has to be a certain height because of how shadows fall at two locations. You had a third location, it fucks up for the flat Earth model. Gravity also doesn't work on a flat Earth, otherwise the flat Earth would be squished down into a ball. But unfortunately, flat Earthers have no answer for gravity apart from density and buoyancy. But then can't work that out without using G. So that's fun. And seasons also don't work on a flat Earth. And I really hope he's going to talk about 24-hour sun, because that's just even worse.
How does the midnight sun work on flat Earth?
Ooh, midnight sun. Let me guess, the first thing is to deny there's any midnight sun in the southern hemisphere, because, yeah, that doesn't work for flat earthers, does it? You can't have that sun being visible here and over here at the same time, but then nowhere fucking else! Because that's just fucking stupid for flat earth, isn't it? Yes.
How do eclipses work on flat Earth? How do the southern stars work on flat Earth?
Stuff the eclipses, because obviously we know they don't work on flat Earth, and there has to be this third mystery black planet that no one's ever seen, measured, or done anything with, apart from during eclipses. So, yeah. I want to know, more importantly though, about southern star patterns and star trails. How can someone in South America, South Africa, and Australia all be looking south at the same time and see the same stars and the same point of rotation? Now, there might be a slight to one side or the other, but not by much, and not enough to bloody equate for flat Earth, because you think those three are literally pointing in three opposite directions. One's that way, and one's fucking that way. And yet people still seem to think the Earth's flat. Do you know why? Because you're fucking stupid.
How do tides work on flat Earth?
Now, tides on a flat Earth must be the scariest fucking thing ever. Because you think it's going to look like a tsunami every single time that tide comes in. Because water apparently doesn't curve. So how do you do that on that one? No, I don't think they ever thought about that. And if they want to say, well, yeah, it can curve for tides, but it can't curve to stick on a ball because there's nothing holding it on the ball. But there's a force that makes it curve for tides, obviously. They don't plan these things out, do they? No. Let's skip to the end of his blunt, unless he's got another stupidly funny point.
The beautiful custom-designed cover art is by fellow flat earther and self-taught artist, musician, and teacher, Dino, whose work can be found at artofdino.com. Flat Earth FAQ is the culmination of over a decade's worth of deep research and writing on this most important subject.
Deep research and writing. Right. Does that translate as sitting on the beach and smoking as much weed as you can get your hands on? No? Because you've done no research. Fucking hell.
Jam-packed into an easily digestible reference book, available in paperback, PDF, and EPUB Kindle versions. As many of you know, I have vowed never to stop my activism until the NWO dies, or I do. And I see the flat earth as the Achilles heel of the New World Order. This subject, supposedly the most crackpot of all conspiracy theories, mocked and ridiculed for centuries as being an ignorant, unscientific worldview, is actually one of the most easily demonstrable and empirically evidenced facts of reality.
Is it though? Because if it was, and as you say, it's been mocked for centuries, shouldn't you at least have, like, your own flat earth map by now? A map that works, not a globe projection. And don't say that, yeah, but that globe projection is just what they've done. They've taken the flat earth, squished it on the globe, then opened it back up. Because that then doesn't account for the distortion of the continents and the distances between them. Doesn't work for you, does it? No. This long con that you're playing, trying to get as much money out of fucking ignorant, stupid people as you can, is just fucking pathetic. Good God, you're a grown man. Stop being such a dickhead.
When humanity finally wakes up to the truth of our flat earth, it will usher in a veritable new age of enlightenment, a renaissance of common sense, and an opportunity to finally and forever expose and expunge these deceivers among us. As with all my books, the contents will all soon be available for free in article, video, and audiobook forms for those who cannot afford them.
All free? I like free. I'm a cheapskate of the highest order, and it means more content for you guys. We can laugh more at Eric Dubays in his chipmunk voice, because his chipmunk voice at least suits him better, because fuck am I listening to him normally? And I can't believe we've basically got through an entire Eric Dubays video where he's promoting all this stuff, and he's not mentioned the Jews or Hitler once. It's like, fucking hell. I mean, there is like 10 seconds at the end. That's why I've not bothered to play that little bit, because the risk is far too high. And for anyone who doesn't know, which you should all know, because if there's any flat earthers watching this, you've all done your research and you know who Eric Dubays is and how much he shares in common with Kanye West. That was the right one? Yes, that was the right one. Yeah, they both have the same role model. Let's just put it that way. But I think that will do for tonight, ladies and gentlemen, because I've already made this video once and making it a second time has tired me out. Oh, stupid me. This is going straight on the external hard drive and straight uploaded. Will not forget. But thank you very much. I've been the Sarcastic Barman. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe down below. Thank you very much from members, patrons, everyone who helps make these videos possible. Even if you just comment or anything like that. And please give it a share. I just want more people to enjoy my shit and laugh at me. Because it's funny. It's funny being laughed at. You might not find this funny, but I enjoy it. But thank you very much. Good night.